Hello and welcome. I'm DDF Racer and welcome to the stream. It's great to have you along, guys. It is Tuesday, so you know what that means. It's time for Tuesday Thunder with AUS-NZ Racing. We do these every week, 6:30 PM local time here in Brisbane, 8:30 AM GMT, and the rookie from the previous week gets to choose this following week's combo. And I don't know who the rookie was last week, but today we're going to be racing the DTM16 cars at Zolder in RaceRoom Racing Experience. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I've put a little bit of practice in so far. There is no traction control. There is no ABS as far as I'm aware. There is DRS. There's a hell of a lot of horsepower, and there's a hell of a lot of aerodynamic grip. So you mix all of those together, and it's a bit of a handful, but it's not a handful in so much that you're sliding around the corners all the time, you know, trying to keep it under wraps. It's a handful in so much that you really have to push hard to get the time out of the car. But there's a very fine limit. You spin, you make a mistake, and it just, whoop, car snaps, car's gone. It's very hard to recover from it, so it's going to be a good combination. Welcome along, everybody. Lewis, Gamosaurus, how are you doing, mate? Dylan, good to see you. Jay, yep, you're right, it's going to be a ripper. It's going to be a good one. Sorry to hear you can't get into the race, Dylan. I did see your practice lap in the server just then, and it looked pretty tasty. I was definitely struggling to beat it, so you'd have been a force to contend with in this race. So I'm sorry to hear you can't make it tonight. But yeah, the practice server is about to go live. I'm just hitting refresh on the RaceRoom servers at the moment, waiting for the password to get posted by the guys over at AUS-NZ. So I would say this is probably a good time to, well, bring them in.
It hasn't. I'll go and do that now.
Awesome.
She's pretty.
Evening, everybody. How are we? Now live on YouTube.
Oh, thanks.
Hey everybody! Hey Chubby. I'm
Nobody's sworn yet. What's going on?
Oh fuck's sake! Come on.
There we go. That's more like it. Thanks, guys.
We're trying to behave for you to last more than 5 seconds.
Nah, come on. I expect better than that.
Yeah, someone's out there with error 13. Is that correct?
That's me.
Oh no.
I'm hung at the moment, but we're back. So Daniel, your God factor is really good with you at the moment. Reboot your modem. That got me going.
That did the trick, yeah?
That did the trick, sir.
Awesome, awesome.
Do that, I'll be back in the tick then.
Okay.
Yeah, I need someone for target practice tonight, Flicks, mate. So.
Yeah. Look, I love good ass hitting. Last several races. Yep. The last couple have been up the front too. It seems to be a tactic at the moment.
So you're bringing it in the rear.
Yeah, bigging in the rear. Roger that.
So these are the AUS-NZ Racing guys that I go racing with every
I'm
week.
Setting up the race server now.
We're just waiting to get into the practice session.
Yeah.
Obviously, there is a practice server up which you've all been running laps on so far.
You're afraid to do anything at the moment. I've got the screen lit.
But for the official races, the official ones where we all join, we need to wait for the proper AUS-NZ Racing server to go up. So we're just waiting for that at the moment. How are you all, guys? Great to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in wherever you are, wherever you're watching, whatever time it is.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks, Michael.
Boys?
I'll try not to crash, although last week when you told me not to crash, I immediately crashed. So there is that. Did I see the end of the race last night? Which race are you referring to, Lewis? There's a few. There's a few that's happened. Are you referring to the NASCAR race? I think you might be.
You're looking pretty bloody good then.
You're doing everything correct.
Well, at the moment I've still got a power, but God only knows we're getting hit with a massive storm here. So.
Oh wow. Where are you based, sir?
Melbourne.
Okay. Melbourne gets nasties.
Yeah, obviously people's connections are subject to the weather conditions here in Australia. Big storm takes out the power, takes out the internet, takes out the game. So there is that.
I'll swap you for a heat wave for a storm.
Oh, we've had muggy weather all bloody the last few weeks.
Oh, the Indy... Oh, well, not the Indy 500s. The NASCAR 500. Yes, I did see the end of that. Holy moly, what a finish, mate. I'm so glad to hear that he is alive after that crash.
So we scared him off, I think. He's afraid.
Obviously, critical but stable, I think the condition was. I wish him all the best in a speedy recovery. The crash itself, if anyone's not seen it, obviously coming towards the finish lines, two cars go nose to tail. Front car gets turned around into the barrier, upside down, and then the following car goes into the driver's side door while he's upside down, after he's already hit the wall and the crash structure has been weakened. So he is incredibly lucky. And I think it was actually... Oh, what's his name now? I can't remember his name. Sorry, Luce, but I know that guy...
28 laps.
Is... I reckon that guy had a crash a few years ago, and they brought in door protection or extra side protection on the car directly because of his crash. So, in a weird kind of way, he saved his own life. Ryan Newman, thank you, Lewis. I've been looking at that on Reddit all day, and the name just escapes me. But yeah, incredible turn of events, basically. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you. How am I doing? I'm a little bit warm, as you can see. As a few people have said, there is a bit of a heat wave going on in Australia here at the moment. Maybe not so much up here in Brisbane, but we are still feeling it. I've got a pedestal fan going today, aimed away from the microphone into the computer.
Here we go.
Be ready for a classic Belgian password here.
Oh, keep it simple, man. I can't spell for shit.
Hey Nick, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you.
You can't see the keyboard.
Correct.
It's a pain in the ass.
It'll be a race to get into the server before we run to tier 13.
Alright, I think the server now is live.
They're releasing a Honda Civic DTM car.
I don't know. Why?
Will not be buying that.
When Honda go into DTM, now that they've combined with Super GT?
We now have a password for the server. We can now get on and do practice. We are running a little bit behind schedule tonight by the looks of things.
They'd actually need a real car to do that. It's not a Hydrous car.
Civic. It'll be an FS.
Oh!
Let's switch it over to spectate mode.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
Someone get the aloe vera.
Aloe vera.
So here we are in the car selection room in
RaceRoom
RaceRoom Racing Experience, and today, I know we're doing DTM 2016, but I'm going to be driving the Audi, because why not? I couldn't drive an Audi GT3 car in the Bathurst 2 hours, so I decided to drive an Audi today, because I do like Audis. And I'm going to go for Jamie Green, purely because the car is bright orange, and if you hadn't noticed,
4 to 9 in about a
a
second.
lot of my colour scheme is orange, purely and simply for that reasons. So let's put the password in, which I can't announce on stream for obvious reasons, and connect to the server, and let's get some practice in here at Zolder in the DTM 2016 cars.
Hope that's all good. I just used last week's and changed the car and track.
Living in Rocky, so every day is a heat wave. Very true, Dan. I shouldn't complain. The further north you get, the more humid it gets.
Yeah,
And
same, man. I got it again.
it's pretty humid today, to be honest with
I've
you.
got it this week. First time I haven't had it for a while.
User 1, welcome back. Great to see you again, mate. This is indeed Tuesday Thunder, so you know the usual. AUS-NZ Racing, just shenanigans. That's the way it normally goes. Lewis, am I ready for VLMC this weekend? Yes. Is our Factor 2 ready for VLMC this weekend? We'll see. For anyone who's followed my VLMC streams recently, I've had a few technical problems. I am actually back here racing this weekend at the VLMC. Sebring 2 hours. I'm going to do a little plug because we might as well, because we're talking about it. Sebring 2 hours in the virtual Le Mans Cup as part of our Factor 2. Race starts at 3 PM on Saturday, 3 PM GMT. So that is 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so at least it'll be a little bit cooler.
Come on, stick.
Hopefully.
Come on, stick. Come on, and stick.
Nick De Silva, I cannot confirm or deny whether my VLMC lap is low fuel or not. I can't confirm or deny. All I know is I'm feeling pretty good in the car. The setup feels great. I've done a few long runs to get used to it. I've done a few short runs to get used to it. Whether or not I completed those short runs or how much fuel was in it, we'll see. But yeah, it's feeling good. It's feeling good.
Get him on.
Okay, we should really get practicing because we've got 22 minutes left. So let's move it over to RaceRoom. Obviously the view's a little bit skew-whiff right now because the Oculus is here. So the only thing left to do is to get the headset on. So bear with me, this is the most graceful part of the streams. And we're back. Let's pull the desk in. Let's get some purchase on the pedals because I haven't got legs that are that long. Move the Oculus cable out the way. The Oculus cable back down.
Oh, bit of sand.
Recenter the view. And let's pause the music. Because we want to go heading out on track.
Zolder.
One last check I want to do. I want to make sure that the wide view is set. Okay, so recently I found an OpenVR capture plugin, so I want to show you the difference right now. This is with OpenVR. Now you can see the menus stay moving around on the screen, which is not great when I'm doing the car setup. As opposed to RaceRoom, the menus are fixed in place, which is great when I, for example, which I actually need to do now, change the fuel. So I can look around, I can move my head,
Hold that quarter.
and basically the menus stay fixed in position. I want to move the brake bias forward, not backwards. Fuel is going to be 65 because that's how much we need for today's race, just to get used to that. Okay, so that is that. And like I said, moves around in OpenVR, stays fixed in RaceRoom. Two different capture methods, which you'd think, oh, I'll just use the RaceRoom one, that's so much better. However, when we move to the in-game view, this is with OpenVR.
So we're taking 2 to 1, that Lockie will spin it.
And that's with RaceRoom.
20 minutes to go.
OpenVR,
50 on.
RaceRoom, OpenVR. Yeah, you get the idea.
What lap?
Look at the field of view.
Ooh.
First lap.
Alright then. Enough messing around, time to go racing, guys.
Place your bets.
New fastest lap for Nick Holes, 126, route 34.
If I don't spin
I reckon after the safety car.
So if I don't spin, I get everyone's money, basically.
No, you get nothing.
No, you're going to put the
Betting on you, not-
There's a car
Betting on you.
Don't cross
Betting
the
on
white
you,
line.
it's nothing to
Watch
do
your
with you.
mirrors.
So out we go on track here at Zolder.
We can't have you look it on purpose.
No, what you get if you win is the bragging rights.
I haven't watched the race yet, Lewis. I've got that on my to-do list.
10 people
That highlights video looks pretty good.
The server might want to get out and come into the main server.
Or you might be safer in the practice one.
I've missed a bit of chat, actually. You guys have been lit.
You won't get it.
Oh, thanks, Heath. Thanks for the good wishes, mate.
Yeah, I'd say there might be safer.
I don't necessarily need a good result. What I need is good qualifying. Lewis, I'm your biggest fan. Come on, mate. You know that. I just haven't got around to it yet. It's been pretty busy. In the midst of releasing Dirt Rally 2.0 videos,
Be racing against anybody.
practicing for Tuesday Thunder, practicing for VLMC at the weekend. Not to mention working on a sneaky video with Ed Trevelyan Johnson in the background. All will become very clear very soon. But we recorded a video together on Saturday morning, which is still to be edited together. So I've got all the footage, I just need to sit down in Vegas Pro and chop all the footage together, but that should be a good one. Toka 2 touring car. Now there's a name you haven't heard for a while.
Same name. Over 13, over 13, over 13, over 13, and there are 13. Come on, there's got to be a reason.
Is it like a limit on the server or something?
Nah, it's
It's life motto.
Fuck,
Just
really?
when you can't see the multiple, just keep refreshing.
125.00.
But yeah, you can see that this car is pretty good. Very grippy. Lots of corner speed.
Off the pace.
Looks like Brody's set at 1 minute 24.9 straight out of the box. I was struggling to get below 125s all the way through practice, so he's just immediately gone and set a PB on his first lap, because that's just what Brody does.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Looks like we got a Scotland McLaughlin wannabe up ahead of us here.
It's weird how Predby can get in. Got the worst in the video of anybody.
Yeah, it wasn't going.
Was it?
Fuck, so I had to change my bloody... The other day I had to change out my rail.
Although the thing with the DTMs here is in the practice session you can use the DRS at any time. So it's very possible that Brody's using DRS on his lap. I'm not going to do that because I've got race fuel on, I've got race tyres. I want to get used to how the car's going to handle, well, in the race. I'm not going for lap time. However, DRS, I believe, is not allowed in qualifying.
Yeah, it's getting ordinary. It's getting painful.
Well, it's every fucking week.
Yep, pretty much.
There's always like the last
Hey,
month,
Kez!
everybody's
Kieran Joyce!
one or two people
Good to see you, mate. How are you?
race because
3-0
of
off the
RaceRoom.
pace. There's a white flag.
Really?
We've got somebody on at the moment.
Yeah, Lewis, are you doing comms this weekend for VLMC? Can I get some wheels in chat? And round goes Scott McLaughlin ahead of us. He gave it a little bit too much jandle there.
Sector 2 is 0.1 off the pace.
So we got held up a little bit there.
The guy ahead has just posted at 125.
Ah, thanks, Kez. I'm looking forward to that, mate. Now, for everybody in chat, you may not be familiar with the name Kieran Joyce, but you should be. He's one of my oldest and bestest friends from back in the UK, and we used to be in bands together. We used to write music together all the time, and he's just an all-out legend. Let's be honest, aren't you, Kez?
Sector 3 is 0.16.
Now I've got some very exciting videos planned in the near future. I don't want to give away too much, but it involves a rather fancy production with intros and broadcast replays. Lots of fancy stuff, but one of the things that's going to happen in that video is I'm going to have a custom intro sequence with custom music written by none other than Kieran Joyce himself. So keep an eye out for that. Big shout out to Kez in chat. I miss that guy. And yes, of course, it's going to feature track guides by none other than the Gamersaurus, Lewis McGlade of VEC fame.
Sector 2 is 0.47.
He does comms for VEC and he does the track intros, circuit guides. He does the circuit guides for the VEC.
What you just kept hitting it, did you?
Yep.
Which are absolutely incredible polish. So if you haven't checked out the VEC broadcasts, you should definitely go and do that.
I just before you go in, keep refreshing, is that right?
24.84.
Nick.
At the
Well, if you guys get into more trouble at the next round, Nick, then I'm going to be getting more shots of you, so just keep that in mind.
everything comes up and you choose your track.
Did you go for a good race?
Walk away, go make some.
And no highlights, or did you go for an exciting race? Lots of highlights.
I haven't even got to there. I click multiplayer and the multiplayer screen's blank.
Break it down. So just keep refreshing every 5 seconds till the multiplayer stuff come up, then you can choose.
We're about 1.3 seconds off the pace at the moment, but we haven't really had a clear lap, so let's focus. We can get about another second out of this easy, but any more than that is going to be a bit of a struggle. Got a bit of a traffic here on our hot lap.
So, when's quality start? 7, is that right?
In 12 minutes.
25.
Ah, for fuck's sake, brother.
Left side.
Hang on, make it left.
That is the voice of Naptic.
12 minutes.
You can join it in quality.
Yeah, you've been pretty good, Nick. Can't say the same for your Speedy Mike teammates, though. Actually, you've been amazing this season.
I don't think we got the other week.
Couldn't you?
Alright, Dan. There's a car into
Still can't get a clean lap in.
You're currently
Yeah, they
Thank
can
you.
set up.
No, it's fine. No.
think I did come back.
There's still the few.
And I've got so much more pace than this.
Yeah, Mar's already given the wake up.
Yeah, my wake up. I'll give him a boot. We'll fucking sort him out.
Just having the AUS-NZ guys just having a chat in the background. Let's try some DRS to get past him.
On your left.
There we go, but I think he's going to hold the inside into the chicane. Nope, got him. Yeah, Luca Burke in that LMP3's been insane. I'm still waiting for Lorenzo Arisi to have a bad day though. Something tells me I might be waiting for a long time.
Shit, that was close.
Hey Wim, how you doing mate? Good to see you.
Boom, boom.
The guy behind has just done a 126.49.
See, there we go, that's a bit of a better lap, even with an overtake.
This session, that puts you off the pace.
Yeah.
That lap was a 126.0.
Let's see what we can do now. Wide entry. Not going to use any DRS on this lap, just to get used to the race pace. Tyres have done a few laps on them now as well.
Fast of the corner.
Sorry?
Try second, you probably just spin up if you get into first too much. Or in
No, I
second.
didn't go into first.
Zolder's such a good track.
Yeah. First is not good on these cars.
We're 3/4 of a second up.
I don't even like going up to second.
Yeah, even that's a bit touchy.
Hello.
Alright, down 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
How you doing?
Very good.
Right back.
A supercar's back in Adelaide this weekend. I was going to say, I thought it was next weekend.
What was that? Hello?
He just left.
Main to 9.
That sounded like a young fella.
Yeah, there's the another young fellow that was racing.
There we go, we got 9/10 on that lap. Not quite enough to get Brody though.
So maybe stop swearing it.
You're now 0.25 off the pace.
I think it's one of those things, it's like, good intention to, but I don't think it happened. So when you like it,
Oh, it is this weekend. You know what they say, time just stands still in Adelaide. That was a bit wide through that. We're still only a 10th down though. Bit too
Come on, you big
bit too much on the first thing there. First curb thing. I know what I meant. Very easy to get a cut track if you take too much to the inside through the second chicane there. Very easy.
a bit of a different kind of fuel in it, isn't it? Excuse me. I don't know.
Can we get below 125?
See, leave it full. That's really.
Yes, yeah, it feels pretty stable with fuel.
So is that all worked out, fuel? If I get in?
I want to say
your best work.
Session. You're currently 0.21 off the leader's pace.
Sorry.
You've just done a 125.06.
I think it's about 65 litres for the race. In the Audi anyway. 60 to 65. 65 to be safe. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
So I don't know, I was doing it before, so when it loads, just keep
I was pressing the TeamSpeak chat button, not the Discord chat button.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm going to bring it back to the pits. I'm going to put some low fuel. I'm going to try a quali run. Get used to the car on low fuel before we head into the qualifying session. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Thank you so much for tuning along. Great to have you here.
Okay.
If you are, then don't forget to leave the stream a like and say hi in chat because I can see you in my ridiculously stickered Oculus Rift headset. And if you're really enjoying it, then we do this every Tuesday, so subscribe.
I'm going to say around 70 litres.
Yeah, I think it's about 65 to be safe. 65 maybe, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Low fuel. Nothing short of pole, Lewis.
He's got some crew chief.
Pole would be nice. Pole would be very nice. Being as we've absolutely stuffed up qualifying in the last 3 races and started from the back in every occasion. So 3 weeks in a row we've had back of the grid.
So you want me now? That'll get back.
Whole press all round.
If we can get up the front of the grid, we might stand a better chance.
Just came on and told me.
And I promise you, because qualifying is so short in these sessions, you usually get 5 minutes. And the way RaceRoom works, if you don't finish your lap before the clock hits 0, then it doesn't count it. As soon as it gets to 0, it just cuts the session off. So you can't finish a lap you're on, you have to time it very well. There's someone out on the grass on the right hand side. We've got 19 people in today's race.
Right, yesterday, Dean.
The V8.
I was doing goes to login, but you're gonna pin it.
We've got 5 minutes left to practice, and then it's going to tick over to the qualifying,
Man seat.
which is going to be very short, maybe a lap, 2 laps.
It shouldn't be too bad. Lucky I was holding on.
Yeah, you got a mess the whole fucking.
I just fucking rolled off the back.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I would have, but it
That
would have been good in itself. But
Alright, here we go. Quali practice.
So, you guys can Ever 13, you VR guys?
Nah, running fine in VR here.
Actually, when I got that last week, I was in VR.
Okay.
That's not how you do quali practice. Cutting the curb on the inside of turn 1 and disqualifying the lap before it's even started. If I do that in qualifying, that will continue the run of starting from the back of the grid. Anyway, we can still see the delta on the bottom left of the screen. We can see that little green bar. That's our comparison to our fastest lap so far. So I'm going to complete this lap just to see what kind of time we could have got. Because I don't believe we gained too much time on that corner cut on the inside of turn 1.
When I get in, we're just going to go to race, so what I need a fuel setting. That in.
Yeah, I can't even get that for you, mate. So, someone was saying about 70 litres or something.
70?
I think 65.
Oh, someone pick a number, please. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going to run 65. That should work out.
What car are you running, Dave?
Audi.
Oh, fuck's sake.
They're all the same.
Are they? Okay.
Pretty much.
So 65, yep.
Yeah, that should do the trick. Unless you want to add an extra 4 litres just to be safe.
Sometimes it works. I don't know if I can get in.
Yeah, I don't want to get
Okay, down to 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Okay, so roughly the same on low fuel, which means that wasn't a great lap. Let's try again. That's as close as you want to take that apex. Wait for the car to turn. And it didn't do a particularly good job that time.
Testing.
Yep.
I would agree with you on that, Richard, until I ran wide at this corner. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming along. Are you not taking part in tonight's race, eh? You having a break? Monza last week was insanely good. That was such a good battle we had, Richard.
Crash, I got everything. Hey, where's your mate, Daniel? The other guy, what's his name? Race?
AIM-XL, Richard.
Yeah.
He literally just popped up in chat now. So I'm asking him, waiting him to type back to see where he's at.
Yeah, tell him what the fuck's he's doing. Let me get in here.
Apparently he's got the night off tonight. He was pretty good in Monza though, put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was a good race.
See, Richard, you're sorely missed, mate.
Do it to me. Bring it.
That was a terrible lap. Just need to get into the 124s.
1.8 seconds off the pace. That was 126.65.
Forever. Come on.
Thanks, Wim. I agree, it's a pretty decent name.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Although Mr. Ricardo is the faster Daniel, I must admit. By quite a long shot as well. Got 1 minute 42 left in the practice session here. I get a feeling we're going to get held up by our mate.
Radio with the minutes 30 left to practice.
Still there. Right side's clear.
In quali shortly.
Oh, that was a good run through that corner, though. Jeez.
Well, it's going to be my last strike. Doesn't work this fight.
Yeah, I gave up. Last one.
White flag.
Yeah, I've had enough now.
It's only a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, that's putting it nicely.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
It is what it is, Daniel. You get good days and you get fucking shit days. Or it's some days are diamonds and some days are stones.
Yeah,
Have
true.
they come up with a solution yet, like a reason for it?
You're currently 0.29 off the pace.
Yeah,
That was 125.
So, we are having a few people having connection issues again today by the sounds of it, having trouble getting into the server.
Trying to
Nick, very, very true. No, very true for
That's
you.
what it is. They're afraid of it.
All those corner cut penalties. Wow.
Alright, so we got 22 seconds left of practice. Let's switch it back to spectator mode very quickly. And let's make sure our car setup...
We might be getting rivaling the European countries.
How much did we use? We used 2.4 litres a lap.
And they should be afraid.
So, we could get away with maybe 10 laps. We're not going to get more than that in practice over 5 minutes.
I was in the top 300.
Ah, sorry you couldn't make it, Wim. School is pretty important though, so you got to make sure you get those grades and set yourself up for the rest of your life. Plenty of time for sim racing. Plenty of time for sim racing. And we will always be here Tuesdays. Tuesday Thunder, that's what we do. Okay, so I'm not going to fall for it again today, guys. I'm going to get a qualifying lap in. Last couple of weeks I've screwed up big time, and I've not set a time. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for coming along, mate. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hey, Mark. Welcome along, sir. How are you? Good to have you here in the stream. Okay, so we're proceeding to qualifying. Get pole. Easier said than done. These guys are fast. So we got 7 minutes today in the qualifying. They've upped the times. Still not worth more than 4 laps though. Okay, let's switch it back to RaceRoom. Make sure the view's good. Yep, the view's good. And let's get on track and set some laps.
Will work. We'll just keep multiplying. Fingers crossed. Pray to the gods.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I think you do what you normally do, man. So that's all you can do.
Going on hit it again. Doing my fucking.
I think that it's going to be closed. I think quali's joining quali is set off.
Oh come on! Why'd you do that?
I just rushed in last minute and just ran with whatever last week's setup was. Looks like you're clear on the exit. Okay, Dan, we've got 6 minutes.
Might be a bit slow on the straights, Benny, and qualifying with race fuel.
I mean, I could always be careful. Restart the server and change the.
No, that's all good. I'll probably get an error through it anyway. It's hanging at the moment.
Very true, Wim. You got to be careful with your racecraft. Okay, so we don't have anyone behind us as far as I can see. Circuit tracker looks clear. Mirror looks clear. Need to make sure there's a nice gap in front of us because the last thing we want to do is catch the guy ahead and run into traffic on our quali laps.
Okay, I'm done.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah, it's all good, guys, man. Yeah.
Looks like we closed up a bit on the cars ahead there.
Just get error 13.
And fall back, leave a bit of a gap.
No.
Yeah,
Probably, but I don't think you'll be able to get in.
Can't. I thought you were already in those.
Got someone in the mirrors behind us.
Oh, did it?
Okay, here we go. Quali laps.
Now it's doing an update.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
I'm going to turn off the chat. Maximum concentration.
White flag.
Oh, don't block us. Don't block. Don't get in the way. Don't get in the way.
Car on your right side. Right side's clear.
We might get another lap. Whether or not we got traffic on that lap is yet to be confirmed. Whoop, big wiggle on the rear. What kind of time we got? Yes!
Your lap time was at 1:24.43.
I know they've actually they've gone 1-2.
That's a white flag. Left side's clear.
Someone's been actually.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Just got half a second in quali.
Not that line. What the fuck is that, Daniel?
I believe it's called a lap.
How many fucking laps you done? Jeez.
He's sending it, Daniel, eh?
I get the feeling I might need to qualify.
But, Lockie, just something that you have to do.
1:24.
Well, I'm only 0.4 off Dan. I was qualifying with RaceRoom.
That's alright, in the race I'll be channeling my inner Lockie, so you got nothing to worry about.
I'll
So
fix
you're
this.
the new one lap wonder dad.
Hey, LA Binsbergen! AKA Very Important Potato. Welcome along, mate.
Wonder.
Good to see ya.
I got 24.3 with the low fuel, but I had to run race fuel because I don't want to get glitched.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
No, that's for Lucky.
1:34. Sector 3 is 0.46.
We're not going to do more than 25 laps, are we?
White flag, mate. Very little fuel left.
It's actually
What was
around.
the minute? 20.
I've been getting around 62 liters on crew chief. Or 62.
This is all just practice now. We've had a bit of traffic on both of our laps. Gonna back out of it and let that guy go.
Car right. You are clear on the right.
Woo! That felt good. Alright, I think it's probably time we're not going to get another lap, so let's quit back to the pits.
Well, the old Kestrel car's looking alright.
Let's make sure that we get our race fuel in, because we don't want to have that.
Sticky with his spewing, he missed this.
Yeah.
Oh, Brody, you're not qualifying.
I'm going from the back.
66 litres, that should do it nicely.
That was a good challenge.
Pit stop presets.
Yeah.
Yep, streaming it tonight, and you doing it as well, Naptic?
I think Naptic.
Yeah, bro. Got her going back in town today, so got her fired up.
I've got the pink Merc on first row. Woo.
Let's have a look at the session. No, not session. Info race monitor. Let's see how everyone else is. No, not that screen either. What screen are we after? Timing. See how we're doing.
Alright, guys, I'm going to switch out to a different computer and I'm going to watch the streams. Enjoy. I can't get in.
Oh, unlucky, mate.
I'll be
Nothing but
watching
pain.
the stream as well.
Yeah, roger that. Well, time for shit. Let's end it. Ciao, ciao.
Hey, Wim, just stick with it, mate.
Next time I'll make
We got a subscriber. Who's that?
practice.
Sergey Futsal, thank you very much for subscribing, mate. Great to have you on the stream. I hope you're enjoying. I am. I'm certainly enjoying this.
Got it anyway.
I think I'm on pole position.
Ever won you bit? I don't know what the first time.
I think I might be on pole position. I am on pole position. There we go. Starting from the front.
Righto, chaps.
Whoa.
Enjoy, have fun.
Alrighty. We got
Don't forget about postcard.
Just gonna make sure fuel's in one last time. Yeah, we got fuel.
I've had access to my fuel, so I had no glitch, but damn it.
Okay, let's do it. Stream is good.
This is going to be interesting. DRS goes off the car ahead, doesn't go off the amount of times used.
Nah.
I'll push to pass.
Yeah.
Start the engine.
So first,
Drop into first.
trying to get these things.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Lewis.
Grid's pretty spaced out.
Woo! Pole position. I've been on pole position with AUS-NZ once before at Suzuka when I drove the Porsche GT3.
Good luck, fellas.
No pressure, Richard.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thank
Jerry.
you.
Good luck, everybody.
Right. Yeah, good luck, guys.
Enjoy the DRS.
Yeah. Watch it doesn't kill you.
35 minutes.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, down. Stay calm. Focus. Green, green, green.
Left side, there's a car. Keep your line. He's still there. Keep your line.
Hold it around that side of turn 1.
You're on the left.
Hold it tight through turn 2. Now this first lap is okay. But I don't imagine it's going to stay like this for long.
Oh, deep there, Daniel.
Because we got DRS.
Tuesday night.
Car left. Clear left.
Good start.
Ooh.
Sorry, just getting dive bombed there by the car behind. I think that's Lockie.
Oh shit! Grass.
Oh, what's going on? Come on.
Oh, donuts!
Jesus Christ.
Jimmy Allison.
All the work. Focus on your
Okay, I'm on my best behaviour now, mate. No wonder the stream paused for a second. Jimmy entered the chat. Jimmy is in the split. Not the Jimmy you were thinking of.
There's cars everywhere.
Great to see you. Too much Aussie.
Nichols.
Not a good start.
DRS is now available.
So we are leading on the first lap. The car behind does have DRS though, unfortunately. Lockie's behind us, less than a second. We'll try and hold on to it. Lockie is incredibly fast. Crikey! Oh, Jimmy's allowed to watch whatever he wants. He's a free spirit. I even caught him watching the Otter Simulator the other day, naughty boy.
Hey!
Now that big pink Mercedes in the rear mirror is Lachlan Nichols, aka Lockie, aka ridiculously fast. And he does have DRS as well. So we're dragging him along. Gotta try and break free of that 1 second. Orange Audi is pretty good, I must admit.
That lap was a 125.34.
We're holding on. Now the tyres do go off a little bit in the DTM16 car here in RaceRoom, but not so much that I think I'm going to need a pit stop. I think I should be able to get through the entire race on one set.
Oh, come on.
I can get through the entire race on 1 tank of fuel, obviously because I put 65 litres in. So we will not be making a pit stop in today's race. Unless something horrendous happens. We find ourselves down at the back, and we might as well take a fresh set of tyres for the second half of the race anyway. Just to reiterate for people who are new to the Tuesday Thunder format, the race is 35 minutes long. 15 minutes, mandatory safety car, which bunches the field back up together, keeps the field nice and tight. And then we go for the final 15 minutes. So yeah, the first half of the race is pretty much academic.
Back.
Just about getting in, not using too much of your tyres. Woo! Big wiggle on the rear there. I think Lockie's made a mistake. We're going to break the second gap. We need a second over the line.
Okay, Dan, we're matching race pace. Your last lap time was at 125.39. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace.
Here we go. What was I saying before that? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, race format. Mandatory safety car. Does help to spice things up, and because this is a series aimed at beginners, newcomers, and just welcoming everyone along, bit of a fun race, it helps to bring the field back together. However, you are not allowed to overtake or pit under the safety car for obvious reasons. So if you want to come in and change your tyres, you have to do it before the race reaches that 15-minute mark as we lock up into the second chicane there.
Right side's clear. Car on your right.
No!
Clear right.
Ah. Made a mistake into the second chicane. You handed the place back.
Locking into the hairpin.
Stay within a second over the line.
Sorry, that.
We'll get DRS ourselves. We got a good run. There we go.
That lap time was 126.48. Sector 2 is 1.2.
We got the DRS beep. We're going to save it for the straight.
Fastest lap for Steam, 125.01.
There we go.
Left side. Keep your line. Still there. You are clear on the left.
Couldn't make it work, gave him all the room. Couldn't turn in because he was there on the inside. Now, of course, here in the DTM you can use DRS 3 times a lap.
Oh shit.
Three times a lap.
Stop laughing at me.
There's one there.
That lap was at 126.34.
Oh, he's in the face.
New fastest lap for Steam, 124.80.
Oh, he's coming. Brody's coming. Lockie getting all kinds of sideways over the chicane then.
The gap to Nichols in front is now 0.7.
Got 2 DRS activations left. Gonna use one down the next straight and then one on the main straight. Oh, he's spinning! Oh no! DRS got me wiggly on the rear as well. I was just coming out the corner. Oh, just so excited to get the power down. We're both sliding the rears. Back in the lead.
Well done, Dan. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're leading. You've just done a 125.
Too wide.
6.3.
Wasn't used to the extra entry speed going into turn 1 there. Misjudged the brakes a bit. Now Lockie's all over me again with DRS of his own. Probably down to third. Get the car to rotate. Get the drive. You know, 0.003 of a second up on our best lap so far. And we're going to have to get defensive. Oh, little tap on the rear from Lockie there. Little love tap on the rear bumper from the pink Mercedes. Yeah, Dean. These DTM cars have got DRS. Too deep again. Woo! It's wiggly.
Car on your left.
Lockie going for the send.
You're clear on the left.
Trying the cutback. I'm going to hold the apex on him. The pink lull bus.
Time was at
What do we got the concentration faces on?
Sector 3 is
Hey, you need to with these things.
I've always got mine on.
Really? Fucking lost my concentration.
Yes, got him.
Got him, yes. Yeah. Clean bowl. Oh, we got Kiri with me as well.
Sorry if I'm not keeping up with chat too well today, guys. But this is taking a hell of a lot of concentration.
What's DRS anyway? I haven't seen it in this race.
element locked. It looks like Smith.
How you lose your rear.
Yeah, I know what it is. We're just.
Gonna hold it to the right, get defensive.
I haven't been close enough to anybody to do it.
Still with you.
And when I get closer, they spin out and I lose it. I don't get a chance to get it. Ooh.
Left side's clear.
Sorry, Lockie. Just spun up the rears a little bit coming out the chicane. Sorry, I didn't mean to tap you, mate.
Oh, don't be sorry. We're all quietly cheering.
Just a animatronic.
Oh, we dropped him.
I lost it on the DRS on that straight.
We got 2.5 seconds to him. We can breathe a little bit easier now. We don't have to defend all the time.
Yeah, the sympathy. Just,
Although we got 3 minutes and 27 seconds until the
127.11.
safety car comes out. Thanks for the tip, Flicks. Watch the tyres. They are getting a little bit hot.
Oh, was it on the chicane?
Don't have to push as hard now. Lockie's not in DRS range. So Brody's up to 5th already. Brody's going to be a force to be reckoned with later in the race.
It wasn't on the chicane.
Traditionally starting from the rear of the pack. Whew. So we're now in the lead. Pressure's off very temporarily, because like I said, safety guard's going to come out in a few minutes. Bunch us all back up together, and as the leader of the pack, is my objective to control the pace and set the restart.
There's an incident in the hairpin. We think it might be Smith. White flag.
We've got a car track ahead of us somewhere.
Looks like Smith.
Whoa!
Car on your left side. Left side's clear. Car left. Clear left.
Oh, back marker. Bringing us back into contention again. That was a bit rude.
Smith is now retired.
And he's out of the race. Hopefully, we haven't got too much damage from that.
That last lap was at 129.29.
But we do have DRS, so we can get back past Lockie again. We'll get him.
son of a bitch.
We'll get him.
You didn't spin out, did you? Wasn't me.
He's getting wiggly. Yep, no damage, as confirmed by Marsalis in chat there.
Hurry up.
Got 2 DRS activations left this lap. Yeah, it's so easy to do that coming back on track. Especially in a car with no traction control. We've got to stay within a second. We've got 50 seconds until safety car gets called.
That was a way not to press the button.
We're not going to get him, I don't think.
We're matching race pace. That lap was at 125.10.
Ah, big bollocks. Oh no.
There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Hamilton. Clear right.
Whoa! How close do you want to get?
Alright, down. Stay close. Wait for him to make
Yeah, DRS can be used at any point during the lap. Safety car in 3, 2.
Alright.
Was worth using DRS just to get past you there, Bernie, before the safety car.
Safety car?
Safety car.
You really tried getting me there down for the 20 minutes.
Oh, I was just in DRS. I was going to dive bomb it into the chicane to get you before the safety car. Lined you up and everything, mate.
Way behind. Yeah, now we've got a while to go there, Cal.
We're up there, watch out. Slow cars at the chicane.
Second chicane doing 80k. 60k.
Big pile up in the second chicane.
I've got my kit
one
there.
Woo!
Full head of steam.
I'm wondering who that was in the mirrors.
Yeah, someone in that black book coming with full head too.
Oh, guys, what a start to the race.
Kit when they're on that 80, by the way.
There's an incident in
I've got the headlight button
mapped. Steen.
Oh, that's you, Brody.
Yep.
Oh, no. Brody's right behind us.
He's back.
Looks like it's Nichols.
Yeah, you know the guy who started from the back and's been consistently half a second faster than you? Yeah, no, he's right behind you now.
well, we've been battling, so I guess that's a good excuse.
True, true.
He's got a battle.
Brody don't need no excuses.
You'll probably still be battling, but then Brady will get past.
That's usually how it works, right?
Incident in Xbox. It looks like Nichols.
I think so.
So we are cruising around, waiting for everyone to catch up and form a train before we can get going again. Lockie's weaving, getting some heat in the tyres. I don't think that's necessary. I want to get heat out of my tyres. They're a little bit hot, as you can see from the graphic on the bottom left of the screen. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the stream and the race so far. If you are, then obviously don't forget to leave a like. Say hi in the chat.
Turn 1. You think it might be Nichols?
Get ready for the final 15 minutes of this race. We got Lockie in the pink Mercedes ahead of us. It was ridiculously fast. We got Brody in the whatever that car is behind us.
There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Steen.
He's ridiculously fast, and he started at the back, so he can overtake, and he's quick.
No, there's still a few people crossing the line.
Wow, I want to go on the straight to the chicane.
Try and drag the brakes a bit just to get some heat back into the brakes again.
There's an incident in turn 3.
Is Kerry still
Looks
here?
like Nichols.
No, he failed. No. So it'll be on you, Carl, when you... Yeah.
Steen's in a BMW.
It's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Whenever you're ready.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1, go.
And Lockie calls the restart. Sorry, Brody, I passed my pit limiter instead of the DRS.
That's alright.
Didn't mean to.
Everyone got DRS behind.
Cold brakes after the restart.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Oh, don't let Lockie get away. I always get confused when I haven't used the DRS for a while. I always forget which button it is. And by a while I mean 1 lap. Because that's just my attention span. Right back with him again.
Sorry!
Nail him already. He's pretty slow into the second chicane.
Even crew chief's telling me to nail him already. The understeer. I'm going to save my DRS because I'm not going to get him in the chicane. That's going to slow us both down in relation to Broads. I'm going to use my DRS to defend because I had a terrible run through the chicane there.
There's a guy on your left. Clear on the left. Guy on your left. Left side's
Oh,
I think we all went a little bit deep there.
I got off the line for a second because I thought you were coming in.
on your left. He's still there.
Brody trying the 3 wides.
He's still with you. Hold your line.
And we got the DRS. We're going around the outside into the front chicane. He's got the drive on us.
Still there.
We have to try and get him on the outside into turn 1.
Clear on the left.
Well done, Dan. Good pass. Nice front.
Bagger.
In the lead.
Come on, turn around, turn around.
Got him!
Keep banging out them lap times.
Whoa, what a move!
27.00.
I don't normally make comments about myself like that, but I was pretty proud of that one.
Got a bit greedy on the throttle.
Hopefully Brody and Lockie can slow each other. No, Brody's passed already. Whew.
Been a while since we've done this, Carl.
I tried.
You see him flying away off the front.
This is right, I'm going to get it back now.
Woo!
Big dive, big spin. I thought it might have been you, Krabby. I wasn't clear.
Oh, no, 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 no.
On your right side.
Oh.
Clear right.
And there it all
Because he
goes.
slowed down.
Right side. Still there.
And we've lost it all again.
Still there.
What happened to you, Krabby?
He's still there.
Spin it.
Right side clear.
I've only got some new tyres. I'm firing up down here.
We got Benny Payne behind us, Lockie ahead of us, and Benny. Oh. Just gave it too much power through the second chicane.
Consistent.
But now we got DRS again, with 13 minutes left to go in the race. It's all on.
Okay, Dan, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P3. That lap time was 127.80.
On your left side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Left side clear.
Whoa, you did use DRS in the head, Dan. Jeez.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that was sketchy on the rear.
That's where I got Benny just before the safety car.
Lockie with the send. I had to give him the room on the way to the chicane. Brody's going down the road. Not again. Struggling with the pace in the car now. Ah, tyres are going, that's why. Tyres are down to like 50%. Marcellus with the tip in chat earlier. Gonna use the DRS to get closer to him over the start finish line.
5 has binned it in, the hairpin.
Need to be within a second. Get that DRS over the line. Oh, I think we're out of range. No, we're in range.
26.43.
Oh, Lockie's having a spin. Can use DRS and slipstream.
He's still there. Clear left.
Oh, he's gone!
Clear right.
Oh, lucky!
Wasn't a chicane, was it?
Well, that makes it a bit easier. Just got Brody to worry about now. And now that I don't need to use my DRS for overtakes, I can use it for speed. Use it on the longest straight sections of the track. We need to get 0.3 of a second over them in the final sector. Are we within a second?
The front tyres.
I don't think we're close enough.
Yeah, correct.
Right, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on, P2. We're quickest right now. You've just done a 125, 113.
Predator mode engaged. Oh, too hot on entry. Lost a heap of time.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Not long left. We're in the race now. Need to catch up with Brody.
We're about a second outside of DRS range. The gap to steam ahead is increasing. It's now
Oh, I'm not going to put you
2.0
again, am I, Brody? Benny.
Sorry, mate?
I'm not going to pip you again 2 weeks in a row, am I?
Ah, Brody's just too good. Don't forget, this is the guy who closed us down lap after lap after lap in the Bathurst 2 hours. We held on to the position then.
Is that you behind me, mate?
But only just.
Yeah.
The gap behind is now 2.6. Your last lap time was at 125.38.
Oh, Brody got half a second on me there. He's pretty quick. We got no pressure from behind now that Lockie binned it.
Hey?
You got fresh boots on, haven't you?
Woo!
Yeah.
Your left front is hot.
Oh, showing the turn.
More tense and we'll be in DRS range.
The only thing we can hope for now is a Brody mistake. Which I don't think is going to happen.
Whoa.
But we can wish.
Oh,
We can wish and hope. I think that was a Brody mistake.
The gap to steam ahead is now...
I followed him in deep. I followed him into the corner completely.
Anyway, so I might come back here.
It's too busy looking at it.
That happens a lot, though.
Oh, we're in a second. We had a slow final sector. We got DRS.
125.52.
God damn it.
Thanks, Michael. It's exactly the kind of help we need right now. And DRS. Watch that gap disappear. Watch the relative tracker bottom right. We're closing them down. We're closing him down.
I'm seeing a bit of wear on your right side tyres. That left front will be past its best soon.
Oh, cooked it.
There we go. We're closer.
This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. That's the fastest lap of the race. Your lap time was 1:24.133.
Brody's just playing with his food. He wants a battle. Terrible chicane. Lost a heap of time.
The gap to Steam ahead is now 0.9.
I don't think I have much of a choice when I pass Brody. Marcellus, I only get one. Oh, this is sweaty work.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
He will set me up for it.
That last lap was at 1:26.00.
Too wide. Too slide. Welcome back, Nick.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whew. He's got the pace on us. Bit too much curb there again. Thanks, Nick. That's all the motivation I need.
Sorry there, Carl. Oh, good. Good fighting. Couldn't go any wider.
As long as we can keep it within a second, keep that DRS, keep the race alive. We've only got a few laps left now.
Not his legs any weeks.
Just. He's got the pace.
That's your race pace. That was 1:25.04. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good.
He's got the pace on us, that's for sure.
No. That wasn't a good idea.
Whew. Use the DRS to close up on the straight.
Incident in Telemann box.
Just can't get the line through that chicane right.
Gap to Steam ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
Ah, the understeer. That front left is suffering. That front left is suffering.
Tire or not?
Big time.
Yep.
Just got to hang in. Maybe 2 laps left.
Well, you asked.
Oh, well, yeah, I did.
Woo, big wiggle.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Just get up on the nipple there, go, and give this a go.
We're currently setting the pace. You've just done a 1:24.49.
On your left. Still there. Left side side's clear. Left side.
There's an incident in. Tell them inbox.
Hold your line.
All of the ones that blew a lot of tries on.
He's still there, yeah.
WTCC.
WTC 30.
Left side, there's a car.
Yeah.
He's still there. Keep this line. Clear left. There's a guy on your right.
Nope.
Keep your line. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
Your left front's cooking.
Whoa. This is it, last lap. Me versus Brody.
Last lap, looking good for a podium. You've just done a 127.64. Sector 2 is 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Me versus Brody. Come on, Dan. Not going to get him into the chicane. To save that tasty DRS. Need to catch up again. Oh, the understeer. Come on, just a few more tenths. Oh.
Okay, down.
No!
5 minutes.
No!
Decent drive.
Oh, great race, Dan.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Just couldn't make it.
Well done, boys.
Drive.
If you're in here. Wait, who's Slavic?
Hey?
Who's Slavic?
Still racing it.
Oh. Oh, what a race! Oh, so close. So close. Oh, so close, Brody. Awesome win, mate. Oh. Woo. I am I'm exhausted. Even though I didn't win, I'm that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Nick! Yelly!
Playing racing again, fellas.
Ped gives up. Michael, Lewis, Marcellus, Jay,
Top 10.
Mark P. Thank you so much, guys.
The 10 people go or something.
Yeah.
And those are results.
The Slavic?
I think we started with 20. So
Damien.
Woo.
Oh, Damien. Wait. Is he
Woo.
in the show?
I don't know, man.
Damon Slavic.
Oh, good job.
Nicely done, dude.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you.
Not way.
Yeah, Kiwi broke that to me.
Richard!
Damn it.
Oh, that
Richard, thank you so much,
was a
mate.
good race.
Oh,
Much
you said you'd only do that if I won. I was only expecting $2 then, mate, not 5 when I heard that sound come up.
I lost.
Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much. Wow.
I thought you
John
guys
Bradshaw,
were asking what the
watching
DRS
from
were.
Dubbo, I believe.
I
Thank
thought
you,
I did
mate.
too, but I kept losing.
I can almost
in
see your
second
voice over the
chicane.
radio right now. You're looking a little bit sweaty there, Daniel.
Very good.
Yep.
Good to get another Kiwi flag up there.
Woo! Oh, what a race, guys. That was awesome.
As a
It
bowler,
was not big.
that one.
Lucky, what happened, mate? Where'd you go?
I don't even remember what happened.
Oh,
I think I need to watch it back. I literally do not remember. I think I just spun from something, idiot.
I think coming out the second chicane got a little bit wiggly, I think.
Yeah, he spun right in front of me.
Oh, that could have been a hell of a throwaway battle for the end. I had Brody on the ropes, but you know what he's like, he just never lets you past.
Yeah.
After that, I kept getting like really consistent times. I was just trying to catch back up because I saw you guys were getting slowly closer to me, but it was a pretty big gap.
Yeah, that was a big gap. We weren't slowing down. 4/10 in it at the end. Yeah, that storm that you guys mentioned before. Yeah, that'd be nice round about now. Just something to cool down, please.
Yeah.
Dropped a few degrees.
Certainly have a sweat up.
Woo. Actually,
Rain since the end of November.
I got an ice towel.
First half though, Dan.
Yeah, that was intense, mate. Just backwards and forwards. That DRS really makes it interesting. Yeah.
I love just sending it into the first chicane, just jumping it all.
Yeah, there's a bit of Dukes of Hazzard going on there.
Oh yeah.
You backed off from it, Dan, but once I got the opportunity to do it to you, I just went centered in.
Oh, there's just no reason to go side by side in that chicane. No one's gonna live, so I just give you the position. Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, not successfully though. Oh, awesome racing. Tuesday Thunder doesn't disappoint. Do we have any newbies in here tonight? Are we got someone making a nice choice for next week?
I don't know.
The corner cutting wasn't as strict in the race. I feel you could jump the whole. You can do 4 wheels over both parts of the first chicane. You won't get invalid lap.
Oh, now you tell me.
I was finding that. That's why I was doing it more often.
Let's just say it wasn't faster.
Well, if you got it right, I found I got faster delta.
Let's put some music back on, guys.
Good race. Well done, Brady. Good win.
Thanks, Naptic. Hope you enjoyed that in the commentary booth.
Yeah, it was good. Good. Nice lap. Daniel's on.
Oh, that was a close one. Full broadcast available after the race, yeah? You guys did the commentary and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I might post the link to that in the chat now, because if anyone's watching on YouTube who's watching my stream and hasn't checked out the official AUS-NZ broadcast, they should definitely do that, because it's pretty good, isn't it, mate?
Yes, they should.
Not bad.
Good size.
That sounds familiar.
You're not going to spend any better races anywhere else.
Good sister. They're all too like meh.
Alright, now it's time to jump into a V8 supercar.
When did he drop out?
Okay, guys, check out that link in the chat. I've just posted something. That is the official AUS-NZ broadcast with the voice of Naptic commentating that you just heard in the background then.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
You're in the shed.
Yeah, you're in the shit house.
Oh, good to have you back next week, John. It'd be good to see you. Oh, excuse me. It'd be good to see you, mate. We've been missing someone to run us really hard at the front.
Microphone.
And also, we've had no terrible jokes for 3 weeks, so there is that as well. Marzi, thanks for the tips, mate, especially about the tyres. And Nick, you will see me at the VLMC. You will see me at the VLMC. VLMC, this Saturday, 3 PM GMT start time.
Kletzman, I don't know if you had a
yes,
pick
mate.
yet, mate. Yeah.
I'm still here.
Have you had a pick for Tuesday Thunder yet, mate?
I did that last week. I did tonight's.
Oh, you're the butt.
Anyone else had a pick?
I haven't had a pick yet.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
mate.
you have a go.
Take your time, make a decision, post it up in Tuesday Thunder, and that'll be the go. Nice one.
Right. I love Macau, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Every week I'm bloody here, we run the cow.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we've been doing Tuesday Thunders. Well, I've been doing Tuesday Thunders since December, and I haven't done Macau once, so I don't know what all the fuss is about, guys.
We've done it a lot of times.
I actually like them in these cars, but it's more of a death trap, but it's good.
I don't know what a good car would be for Macau.
What about the NSU? Would that be any good round there?
That'd be fun. That'd be fun.
NSU's at Macau.
I reckon we do that. I reckon that would be a bit of a gag.
Or the F3s. F3s would be good.
Oh god, I thought you were going to say like WTs or the 325 or car or something like that.
Group 5. Formula 3 doing there would be fun.
We want to do.
It's going to be epic. NSU's at Macau.
Come and race on it.
Jeez.
You'll race anywhere there's a Group 5.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what track for Group 5.
No.
Two skids.
Just waiting on the decision for next week.
One with nice corners, big opens.
Can we do FRX90 at Macau?
Beth is really good for those fives. Yeah.
We want new
Macau.
people.
Did someone say FX90s? That is in the retro Formula Ones at Macau. Are you serious?
We've done it before.
No, don't do those. I don't own that one, so don't do that.
Yeah, we've done it before, and
That was also another week I was away.
and the person that chose it didn't show up.
Oh, that's just poor form.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
That's like throwing the grenade in and walking away.
Hey fellas, there you go.
Hey,
JB!
He's out there with bloody
JB.
In his shoes, Macau, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'll go take it for a spin.
How's this?
Hey,
Shoes around the North Striker again. That's brilliant.
JB, did you literally
do
come on
like
Discord
North Striker,
just
but
to say that?
The NS shoes are brilliant around there. But we'll leave it up to you. No pressure.
No pressure. Go Macau. Come on.
Yeah.
Alright,
What,
boys,
any
thanks for the
issues?
race. I've got to go to bed. Take it easy.
Yeah. Thanks,
Okay,
mate.
go. See you, mates.
Good to see you.
Okay, take one for a spin.
Alright, I'm going to go wrap the stream up now anyway, guys, but thank you so much for some awesome Tuesday Thunder racing again. It's great to do this every week with you. It's just highlight of the week. Seriously, thanks, guys.
I love it too.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, good fun. I'm out too, boys. Thank you.
Yeah, good night, guys. Catch you later on.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, boys.
And there we have it. That is Tuesday Thunder here at AUS-NZ Racing. DTM16s at Zolder. And once again, we finish in our customary second place. I finished second here in the WTCC race at Zolder, my very first race with these guys. I finished second in IndyCar at Sachsenring. I finished second at the AUS-NZ Bathurst 2 Hours, and once again I finished second here in the DTM16s at Zolder. One day I'll be able to go one position better, but that was a hell of an enjoyable race. That was so much fun. I am extremely sweaty right now and extremely hungry, so I'm going to go get some dinner. But thank you all for tuning in, thank you all for watching wherever you are, whatever time it has been. It has been an absolute pleasure. John, Jay, Richard again, thank you so much for your donation, mate. Very generous. Nick, great to see you. I'm just gonna scroll up through chat because there's been a hell of a lot of you tonight. You're very welcome, Jay. It is a pleasure to bring these races to you. I have so much fun, and I'm just glad you enjoy them as well. Jelly Bingsbergen, Michael Power, Lewis, thanks for watching. Keep scrolling. Dean 57010, catchy. Thanks for watching. Wim, Flixo. I'll just keep on going. Jimmy Allison, can I get a Jimmy in chat? Is Jimmy still here? I wonder if he stuck around to the end of the race or if he's attending to our Factor 2 business. He probably should be attending to our Factor 2 business because there was a race on this weekend, the VLMC. Like I said, 3 PM GMT start. I'm going to be returning to our Factor 2 to drive the Aston Martin GT3 car for 2 hours at Sebring. Yeah, that's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to doing that one as well. It's a bit of a late race for me, 1 o'clock in the morning, but hopefully it should be a little bit cooler. What's going to happen in between then? I've got some Dirt Rally content coming out every week, every Thursday, Dirty Thursdays, as I've just decided to call it for no reason whatsoever. You can expect a rally video. I've also got a video from Toka 2 Touring Cars that is on the way. I recorded that with Ed at the weekend, and that was a hell of a lot of fun, so that will be edited over the next few days. What else is happening? Automobilista 2 is going to be coming out soon. I may have got early access to that, so I'm going to be doing some videos on that. Watch this space. I'm very excited for that. The feedback and the AI and the physics of Automobilista 1 with the graphics engine and VR implementation of Project Cars 2 using the Madness engine. Wow. And I'm also going to be doing some Assetto Corsa Competizione content very soon. I mentioned this on last week's stream. I can't confirm what I'm doing yet because I haven't actually confirmed it myself, but if it all works, there's going to be a very huge video on this channel. If if I'm so I want to tell you, but I just can't because I don't want to tempt fate. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is there is so much content coming up on this channel. Let me switch back over to webcam. So much content coming on this channel, guys. So make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out for all of that. Again, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome. Same time next week, guys. Tuesday Thunder, 8:30 AM GMT. Don't miss it. We're going to be doing something at Macau. Anyway, look after yourselves, and I'll see you then. Also, one last mention, guys, if you are enjoying the music, there is a link to the SoundCloud description. SoundCloud. That worked. There is a link to the SoundCloud playlist in the description. Okay, thanks, bye, see ya.